Hi, it's Christy, and I'm here with another video for Operation Christmas Child. I do have an exciting box to open from Michelle, but before I get to that, I want to talk to you a little bit. I had a request for a video, to do a video on what really Michelle and I consider to be the must-haves in a box, and then also the things not to ever pack. So I'm gonna share that quickly with you, and keep in mind it's our preference. Michelle and I have really are in agreement between our must-haves and our do not include lists, and so I just want to share it with you. Maybe you're new at packing shoe boxes and you would appreciate my input on what you should and always include in a box and what you should never include in a box. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through these quickly, and keep in mind this is our opinion. We do have a lot of years of experience between us, and I think a lot, Michelle has been to countries where she has, I don't even know what she was doing there, but she knows, just like I've been on mission trips. I don't know if these are mission trips that Michelle has been on, but she's been traveled around the world and gone to places where it's the typical area that maybe a shoebox delivery would be made. So there's poverty, children that are living there don't have very much at all. And you know, a lot of times the Operation Christmas Child box is the only gift that a child will get. So both of us are familiar with those regions of the world, and so that's what really gone a long way into helping us make these decisions of what we really think are important for a box and what we would never include. So I'm going to go with the what we really want to have in a box, every single one of our boxes, the must-haves. I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. I think you'll get the idea. Michelle and I, those of you that have watched these videos, we really love having a soft toy in every box. So that can be, well, behind me you can see lots of toys, and a lot of them are soft. So of course, Beanie Babies, we love including Beanie Babies in boxes, soft dolls, a soft toy. We feel like it's going to be so important for the child to really have that tactile feeling of not just all hard things in the box, but something really soft that they can cuddle. Even the oldest child, I like to, even in the boy 10 to 14 boxes, include a Beanie Baby. Not necessarily a big teddy bear, but something that they can still feel soft and cuddle. Just maybe have never in their whole life had something like that. So I don't know if you know this, just an aside, a lot of people don't realize that the Operation Christmas Child boxes go out. There are so many children in need that most children in their whole lifetime, even in the worst poverty, will only get one Operation Christmas Child box in their lifetime. From the age range of 2 to 14, they will only get one box. So just imagine a 10 to 14-year-old boy or girl, and they get all kinds of things in their boxes, but no soft toy, and they've never had a soft toy in their life because it's such a specialty item. Their parents have been lucky if they could get their food on the table. Well, that's kind of the child I have in mind, and hoping that the soft toy that I can include will last and last and last for many hours of play if they're young, and if they're older, it'll be something special that they've never had before. So soft toy. Number 2 is the basic school supplies. I have here a notebook. When I was at the processing center, I would say at least 75%, maybe 65%. It was a high number. Most of them did not have anything to write on in the shoebox. When I was going through box after box after box, I kept saying to the people that were providing fillers, I would say, please, anything that can be written on. Businesses would put their business pads of paper in. That was better than nothing. You know, the little memo pads. So this is something very precious. A lot of children can't go to school without a notebook, without school supplies. So a notebook is something that, and you can bend these over in a shoebox. Look at some of my videos or other videos where people are including notebooks. It's not hard to fit them in, no matter what. If you get the plastic box, the cardboard box, it's not hard to fit them in. When you buy them, here's a tip, make sure they're bendable like this. The more flexible, the better. All right, so school supplies. And in the school supplies, we definitely recommend notebooks, scissors, erasers, pre-sharpened pencils, because it's really hard and takes a long time if your pencils aren't sharpened and you just have one of those little pencil sharpeners. Pencil sharpener, a protractor or a ruler for measuring, a calculator if they're in a box 5 and older, a pencil pouch. These are on our website, blessingsinashoebox.com. They're the least expensive pencil pouches we've found. So the link to those are on our website. And a backpack or a tote so they can easily cart their items to and from school. Also, it's really nice if they can have crayons or colored pencils. All right, the next thing that we consider must have is in the hygiene items, it's soap. Don't get hung up over a special brand. It doesn't have to be a special. You can put in your favorite, but I know Emily from Love in a Shoebox said a lot of people have strong opinions on this. So we don't have a strong opinion other than to say, don't get something that's really, really strong scent that will permeate everything in the box. Get something with a mild scent or unscented. Your choice that you can find as far as brand, and then also include some kind of a soap saver or a washcloth where they can wash themselves. That's really important for hygiene items, and also toothbrush and a toothbrush cover. And if you need to find ideas where you can get those inexpensively, again, blessingsinashoebox.com. We have a set of 100 toothbrushes that you can order that already have the cover on them, very reasonably priced. And also a comb or a brush, very special. In fact, I don't know if you've seen the new video that came out. I got it in an email yesterday for this year's delivery of Operation Christmas Child boxes, so it's new videos. And one of them was a little girl, and she was so thrilled to get a brush. She started brushing her hair right away. I think that was in the Philippines. So brush or comb, really essential as far as we're concerned. Oh, let's see if and then on the other must-haves, I have 2 more. Underwear, and this is, a lot of people don't realize one of the reasons that we really say we love, love, love to put underwear in every single box. It's a must-have. One of them is because it's a protection for the children, so they won't be abused. I just think that children, especially little girls, wearing dresses, running around a lot, you would be so surprised at how many children do not have underwear. And so it's for safety reasons, we like to include underwear, and they don't take up very much room. Look for deals all year round. I have a box here of underwear that I picked up. The bag was torn, but it still has 12, is it 12 or 14? 14 pairs of underwear for $4.12 at Walmart, size 4 for my toddler girls. So keep an eye out all year round for deals on underwear, and include some pairs of underwear in your boxes. And also socks. Now socks, you wonder, why do we say for safety reasons? Without foot protection, there's so many things that can happen to your feet. Ideally, we love including flip-flops or shoes in our boxes, but we're just gonna say for must-haves, at least have the socks in there, and hopefully they have shoes. We really like to include the flip-flops that you can find on the Old Navy sales. They're good quality, the Old Navy, and a lot of times during the year they have the big sales for between $1 and $2. So keep your eye out for, and they don't take up very much room. Also, if you can find the deals at Walmart for the inexpensive shoes, you can fit a lot of things inside of a shoe, and you can still manage to put a lot of good things in, even if you have a full big pair of shoes. Keep your eye out for those. But for must-haves, if we were gonna narrow it down between socks and shoes, ideally both, but get the socks to protect their feet. if you can't fit your shoes in a box, or if you can't find some at a reasonable cost. Okay, and here's my list for do not include. Again, keep this in mind that this is Michelle and I. It's really what we are passionate about, and we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by mentioning these things, but it's just something that we can all learn from and think about. For one thing, this is something that was pretty new to me a couple years ago. Don't include real valuable items like a gold chain necklace, fancy, just anything fancy that the people in the area might see and want to steal. That has been a problem in the past, where the children's boxes have been taken from them because the things in them looked valuable. So just be cautious about that. It's nice to include a necklace, but don't make it, you know, precious gold or something like that. Oh, also don't include trash. So take as much packaging out as you possibly can. Do not send like, oh, let's see. Here's a example of a Mulan doll. Look at how much packaging is on here. We don't want to send packaging or trash in our boxes. Also be aware of what Operation Christmas Child bans. Look on their website, things like food, liquids, used items. Everything needs to be in store-bought shape, and we don't want to when I was in the processing center, we had so many liquids come through. You would not believe. One had all liquids except for one thing left in the box, a full-size bottle of mouthwash. Oh, I can't even remember all the liquids that were in there. There were a lot. And the poor box only had one item left. Of course, we added fillers, but no liquids and no used items. Okay, I said that. We don't recommend anything to do with play food. Play food pictures, food stickers, pretend food. The reason is because a lot of these children are food deprived. So if some of them only eat one time a day. So imagine if you're always hungry and in your shoebox you get pretend food. It would be, it's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it, to think, oh, that child would enjoy playing with pretend food when they don't have enough food to eat for themselves. So keep that in mind about not including play food. Also, want to talk about modesty. There are some dolls that are out there that have real sexy outfits. They're immodest, and it's just not something. We don't want to promote sexuality with these kids. I'll tell you a quick story. My son went on a mission trip when he was just out of high school. I can't remember how many years he'd been out of high school, but he went to a country in Africa. I won't mention which one it is. It was life-changing for him. He spent the whole summer on in the mission trip, and one of the things that they did was they went to a rehabilitation camp for, or it's not really camp is a bad word to use, a rehabilitation shelter for children that had been victims of human trafficking. And so he was able to sit down with one of the boys in the group and just talk to him for a real long time and get a feel of understanding how they get caught up in human trafficking, how they really wanted to help their family, and they believed that if they went with this nice man, they would be able to get a paycheck to help feed their family. And even though they were, 8 years old, they were promised a job, and it was very sad because they were having a hard time because they bonded to the people that were abusing them, and as if they were their own family, because they would get to be released to come back to their family once a year, and then they would go back to this camp. And I'm just mentioning this because nothing that we do for Operation Christmas Child do we want to be encouraging anything with sexuality for kids. So for the immodest dolls, you know what I'm talking about. There are some dolls out there that are just sexy, and we don't want to be sending those in our shoe boxes. We don't want to be sending them clothes that are sexy clothes that they should wear or can wear, or sexy jewelry, even pierced ears. And I know in Mexico, I mean, they pierce a lot of times their babies' ears when they're born, but a lot of countries, that's really a sexual statement to wear earrings. So it's just something to think about. Be careful what you're sending is makeup. Makeup is another thing that encourages the sexuality. We don't think about that in this country because our girls, we let them play with makeup. They're right in our home. We wash it off and go out, and we don't think about it being a sexual thing. But in other countries, girls getting these items that would be considered sexual, a lot of them, they will love it and think, oh good, I can be like the big girls and let me wear this, and then they will be it'll be setting them up for not something that's not good. So Michelle and I feel both very strongly for her world travel, my mission trips, and my son's specifically mission trip. We want to try to be on guard about setting our Operation Christmas Child the child that's going to be receiving our boxes. We want them to stay kids as long as possible and send them kid items and not items that would encourage them to be more sexual. Oh, also, I've said this a lot on my videos. One of the things I really am passionate about is not including things that will just last 5 minutes or 1 day, but think about how long will this item last. Will they have a good month of playtime out of it, or clothes to wear? Will it last a month? Will it last a year? Will it last even longer than a year? Take that into consideration instead of filling the box, let's say with a box of Kleenex. I don't know if those are still popular, but a while ago it used to be really popular to put little boxes of Kleenex, little packets of travel Kleenex in shoe boxes. But with that, think about how much that space is taken up, and you can send some other things that are much more valuable that will last a lot longer than a little container of Kleenex. Okay, so that's the end of my must-haves and my do not include list, and I pray that you would receive it and ask if you have any questions, or if you have some unusual things that I didn't mention or I might have forgotten, put that in the comments below. I am curious to know your input too, if you agree or disagree. And now we've come to the highlight of the whole video, what's inside Michelle's box. I am very excited to open it. And I know whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it's homemade. And I'm taking a deep breath. So excited, Michelle. Thank you. Whatever it is, I know I love it. Oh, a nice card. She's always so sweet and thoughtful when she sends me a package. Huh. Oh. These are the new rattles that she's making. How pretty. Oh, look at that. It's soft minky red, and this is flannel. Oh, it's so cute with the ladybugs. I love that. So lots and lots of them here, these rattles. We thought they would be something soft, and we've always included a musical instrument in our box, but we thought, Michelle came up with the idea of making this is like a toddler teether ring. Oh, so soft, nice wood. I wonder if she sanded that down or if it came like that. And then she thought, why not make these into a musical instrument? Oh, it's such a gentle jingle. I love that. And then, oh, it's a little blanket. It's bigger than a lovey, Oh, how sweet. I love that. So it's a matching set. She had talked to me about making matching sets. So nice. Oh, it's gorgeous. So she said we can include them in our shoe boxes. And then she sent so many. Keep in mind that we can also send them as fillers. So we'll be putting them together as sets for fillers too. This one is so pretty. It's, I love this. It's the little turtles, colorful turtles, and on the back, the turquoise. How pretty. So this one's minky on both sides. Oh, isn't that, okay, tell me it's not adorable. It reminds me of a rabbit ears. Oh, these are great for the toddlers. We have a passion for the toddler boxes. The toddlers always get the least amount of boxes. And I know my children were that age when they received Jesus Christ as their Savior. And I just really believe in the ministry to reach that age group. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's a little train design and yellow on the other side. So, wow, how special. We're gonna have so many homemade items in our boxes this year. Well, we did last year, but we've got some new things. It's so nice to have the flannel on the one side and the minky on the other side. I like that combination. Wow. Oh, there's more in here. Let's get these on this side. I'm gonna have some robot themed boxes again this year, and look at this cute flannel with the robot pattern. Cute. Oh my gosh. I had fun finding these fabrics. Wow. What do you guys think? Are they just adorable or what? Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Thank you, Michelle. Wow. I think I'm going to end up making more boxes than I planned because I just love this so much. Let's see, this fabric. This is, it's like a safari theme with zebras and giraffes and tigers on this one. And we've got flowers. Oh, this is a bright yellow and this is a soft yellow. Oh, I love this. Well, that was a fun box to open. Thank you, Michelle. Well, I hope you were able to find some new information from our video, especially if you're a new shoebox packer. I pray that you would enjoy going to the website, blessingsinashoebox.com, and that, wow, I wonder if she's gonna have the pattern for this. If you're interested in getting the pattern, I would check on our website, and she's really good about putting tutorials up there, especially for these little rattles. Very cute. All right, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.